now. What we picked, Ari picked off a black hole mid, and I think the last time we saw his Ari, he did pop off, and we've known him to pop off with this pick.
But again, the range difference between these two comps.
Yeah, the range difference is insane.
Okay, we're being told in chat this isn't even the first time Psycho but Sweet played this exact bot lane, so this is not the first Renata in UNL. I didn't think it would be.
It is not the Renata. Oh, I didn't know that. It's the first time I'm seeing it, so.
Yeah, I don't know, I think I've seen Middle East play it.
So he played those final 3 games knowing that he was getting kicked from the team. Anyway, they let him play Urgot for 3 games straight. And I do remember he was playing Spellbook and I believe Phase Rush is what he was taking. This was about a month ago now. And he was going tank, Hull Breaker. It was such a weird cursed build.
Yeah.
But he was just vibing, honestly. Like I can't tell if he's fully trying, but he's known to be an Urgot one trick in Korean solo queue, so
not going to be seeing anything crazy from that from MDIP this game.
I hope no. I hope I never see that again. It was terrible.
Right. Okay.
Like
glad we can agree on that again.
But I was just my point was the fact that we haven't seen Urgot in a while, so it's just kind of one of those where you don't really know what they're gonna go for. Like there's quite a few things. PTA is always good I think in this situation is very good. But also Conqueror could work here.
I wonder, are we gonna see a Hull Breaker here from Moneyman Flacco?
I would assume so.
Because, if we go off, and we're going to talk about UNLQ a little bit, because obviously we've all been playing it a lot recently. If you don't know what UNLQ is, you've been living under a rock. A certain man who likes to play set top lane in UNLQ has been building a lot of Hull Breaker games on the champion, and it's very, very cringe to play against.
Yeah, and that's why he's not playing tonight, because he's got
a cringe overdose. Yeah,
no, he got hunted down by someone
by someone angry who wants their UNLQ LP back.
So Feb had to sub in for him because he's had a good injury. That's the quota we're going for. UNLQ starts wars.
Yeah, no, I'm here for that. I'm here to push that storyline. We can push that narrative all night long. Nice bit of poke there from Dabis with the star call in the bot lane.
I just want to talk about these jungle routes. Both of them pathing top to bot as.
Oh, but no, Jaina Proudmore diving forward. Equinox comes down, silences Jaina Proudmore.
Going back to those jungle routes, not full clear for the Graves. He's gonna miss out.
No.
He's gonna miss out.
Another trade though hit in the top lane, and I'm sorry, Aris, but there's a haymaker.
Don't worry
being
about it.
Thrown back from Moneyman Flacco.
I know when it's gonna be a kill, so I'll just keep talking until the kill's not gonna happen. Until the kill happens, I mean. Actually, wait. Okay, that was a bit close.
Yeah, electrocute proc there.
But yeah, as I was saying, look, you can see Wibbly's already on his way here.
Yeah, and he is going to be able to influence this gang. Emperor taking heavy damage, just survives, but no first blood coming through for the set. Now Wibbly Deem, can he answer back, making it a 1v1? The double buffs are ticking away. Oz pathing up, and now we're being shown mid lane as Black Hole mid and Feb trading. The Ignite goes down from the Ahri, but the Gravity Well going to just be enough to keep the Victor alive. Wibbly not able to answer the kill in the top lane, and it is Moneyman Flacco taking the advantage with the first blood. Not backing yet, so hasn't even spent that gold. But now Feb, attack just going to find him under the tower. MDIP, interestingly, only picking up boots following that death.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's just because he only had 300 gold.
I think you pick up cloth armor there. I think you should straight up pick up a cloth armor.
Yeah, fair.
In this 1v1, you'll probably need it.
I mean, that's now a set with a pickaxe.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going Hullbreaker. You can tell.
Yeah, he's going Hullbreaker. He's employing full cringe.
I think Feb already knew he was kind of dead there.
Handshake. Dabis taking a little bit of damage there from Mouth.
I think Feb already knew he was dead there with the Gravity Well just before that. He somehow kept himself alive by getting the stun off. But then he kind of greeted. So that's why I assumed...
Didn't waste his flash though. MDIP now going forward again onto Moneyman Flacco. Wibbly is back here.
You've got to dodge this Haymaker.
So this could be... Oh my god, that Haymaker. Big damage, big shielding. But the smoke screen's going to come down. They're both playing the range game. Moneyman Flacco doesn't really have a chance to get either of them. Going to start going for some CS and now goes for the... Oh, the face breaker's huge. Doesn't quite have the Haymaker back ready though, and it is going to be a kill secured for the Urgot. If he'd have had the Haymaker cooldown there, That could have been really scary.
The problem here is that, like, we can say the Haymaker's broken, but we all know that the middle of the Haymaker is the full true damage. It's Bishan.
Oh, Black Hole Mid whiffs the charm on the flash, and now Feb gonna get a good trade. Has a big minion wave as well. Jaina Proudmoore going in again on this bot lane. Ignite has been thrown down onto Granny's banner, but nothing's gonna come of it. And Feb going to find the solo kill mid on to the Ahri. The bowling ball comes through from Oz though, and he's gonna answer that one back. Psycho but sweet, retaining about a 700-800 gold lead.
Yeah. Getting a bit risky there from Bishan. I've seen him flash Mr. Charm twice now in UNL, I swear. This guy does...
I've seen him miss them, but I have seen him hit them.
Yeah,
when they hit, oof, they hit good.
No, I will say, I do like it when a player misses something before, but they keep doing it. So you can clearly see it doesn't knock their mental. They're like, okay, I can still do this. And, like, no matter what they say, they're still confident, which is good.
You've got to back yourself.
And like there, he knew as soon as he missed it, he was in such a bad situation because the charm, it doesn't give you more damage now, but obviously it gives you that time to get your burst out when they can't reply. But I mean, he had Oz coming up behind him. I think Feb knew he had to go for the kill.
We see Black Hole Mid again poking out on Wibbly here. I don't think this is necessarily a dragon being looked for. As the charm is going to connect. Bowling ball comes through as well. Flash away and a really nice smoke screen to slow the advance of the onrushing Lilia. Fight is going to continue. Then the fires come down. Gravity Well onto 2. Chaos Storm is beautiful as well. No collateral damage here for Wibbly, but it is going to be 1-for-1.
Oh,
Black Hole Mid managing to trade back onto Feb with the Ignite. The dots from both the Lilia Burn and the Ignite proving lethal, and I thought that was just going to be a clean 2-for-0.
No, they don't have the collateral damage, so they can't finish off the kills. Obviously, Feb has his ult, but the problem there is if Ahri has her ult, you lose that completely. Like, I don't know what Wibbly's doing at the start. He's just walking into an Ahri, and then he throws the smoke screen down, and still walks closer to her, so the charm is easier to hit. Yeah. Like, I kind of get what he's trying to do, but I'm also at the same time like if you play a bit more further away, like you're only gonna get one auto in. There's no point in risking that.
No, I completely agree. Massive pressure for Psycho but Sweet in this bot lane, and Bishan again hits the charm. Electrocute is going to come through, but the Gravity Well stuns any further advance. Definitely a winning trade for the Ahri, and Psycho but Sweet going to use the bot lane pressure. Going to use the mid lane pressure, and they're going to pick up first Drake for themselves.
Yeah, it's one of those the pressure of that like fight in the mid lane, when with the two mid laners dying, it actually allows Ahri to get a good recall. She has a lost chapter now, so and the CS lead as well for her is getting a bit annoying. I think the CS lead in top side for CFFC and MDib, and also there is a bit of a CS deficit in the bot lane. So kind of like they're all being even out across the map. And I think MDib's doing fine in this matchup.
Oh, another charm lands. Gravity Well comes through though, which is going to stun the Ahri under turret. Black Hole Mid taking a big chunk, but dealing a lot more damage back. And yeah, I mean, we highlighted this mid lane matchup before the game started. And honestly, Feb doesn't seem to quite be able to deal with Black Hole Mid right now.
I don't think he can really deal with him because he doesn't have his E-Evolve, so he can't really push the wave and do the extra damage, which is causing him a lot of issues. You can see when he hits, like he's handshaking the trades. The trades are going kind of even. They're about half helping each other with their full combos.
Slightly, I'd say they're slightly Ahri favored.
They're slightly. But it's like one of those where it's like, oh, I think
we now have 3 people in the mid lane. The Spirit Rush is going to come through, and yeah, that is a very, very dead Victor. The Gravity Well, the Chaos Storm, and there goes Crowny's Comet flying up through towards the top lane. But yeah, very nicely orchestrated there for Psycho but Sweet. Mouth even roaming up in case he was needed.
When you're pushing that wave in, you're just sitting in the mid lane.
Oz onto Wibbly. The sleep
here.
Is going to come through. Can they find the showstopper? They don't even need it. Going to come back through though, dragging MDib into Bishan, and it's 1-for-1 so far. Going to be 2-for-1. Oh, that set is going to be very much accelerated now.
Yeah.
Surprising that the CFFC were able to turn so much damage so quickly back onto Oz.
I didn't really expect that much damage to come out, but again, Lilia is very squishy, just building raw damage, and a full Graves combo with an Urgot. Unfortunate for MDib, his ult missed, I think, but I honestly, I do think that that fight was lost in general anyway. As we get into a pause here, it will be just Bishan's crashing.
Yeah,
crashing
Black Hole Mid
crashing issues.
having a few issues.
He just has some crashing issues with his laptop sometimes. But like, I don't really. What happened mid lane there just before that fight? It was beautifully set up by Sakura Sweet. They can see that our boy Feb is just he's pushing the wave and he's in the middle of the lane.
Yep.
But he wants to crash this lane, right? Wave, right? Or he's trying to farm, but he has zero vision of either side of the river entrances or any river at all. There is no vision for him to know where anyone is. Marth was just left bot lane. He didn't roam from base. He came straight from bot, I do believe. And also, Oz is coming from Oz came from base, so that's kind of a hard one to track. But in that situation, you just gotta play safe. You have no vision of anyone. You can't walk up to that lane. Ari does have her ult. She can just she can hunt you down, and it's just one of those where it's like you need to play a bit more relaxed, a bit more back, and even if you're gonna lose a few minions, I know it's Victor and losing a few minions on him is bad. It's just not gonna end well. And now, like, obviously I think the lane stabilized anyway because he got a lot of damage out onto Black Hole Mid, who had to recall. But
yeah,
that then leads into the top play where Black Hole Mid is now the one that can answer and turn that fight, which was a 2v2, into a 3v2, and then CFFC lose.
Yeah, and it just tips the scales slowly but surely. And each play, Psycho but Sweet are slowly garnering more and more of an advantage for themselves.
It's what we call a slippery slope.
Yeah. It's the start of the snowball. You know, when you make like this really tight... When you're trying to build a snowman, you're making a really tiny little snowball to get yourself started.
I just don't mind the pause, guys. It's just... The game's just catching up with live.
Yeah, and you just make this really tiny little ball, and you just start rolling it around, like, in your garden.
Yep.
And it doesn't feel like a lot is sticking to it, but... You keep going for about 10 minutes and you're like, huh, this thing's actually kind of easy to move now. It rolls really easily. It's a massive, giant snowball. That's what's going on here.
We just saw that with Feb. He's got his E-Evolve now, so the lane should be a lot more serviceable for him. He should be able to push you whenever, but we're seeing a gang top, and I think Ender.
Yeah, I was about to say, the lane that's not looking a lot more serviceable is top lane. There's a hull breaker completed on Moneyman Flacco. Not going to be getting the benefits of it here, but he is getting the benefits of his jungler's damage. Oz going to come up, very nicely executed gank. I think the set's far enough ahead. He doesn't need the kill. Donating it over to his Lilia. Spread the power around. And Oz, 3-1. He's had a pretty good early game so far. He's going to get destroyed by Wibbly, though.
Wibbly still has ult in about 2 seconds. Bishan's not careful. Bishan will die, but Moneyman Flacco's coming.
Is going to die here if he's not careful. Massive chunk from the Death Ray. The Facebreaker only catching onto Wibbly. Collateral damage not quite got the range for Black Hole Mid. Oh, nice dodge with the crit draw, but the showstopper will be stopping the Wibbly Deem show. That is no longer running. This is now the Moneyman Flacco show. Super Mega Death Rocket. Not a lot going on. The wish comes through, but it is a wish, a hope, and a prayer for the CFFC mid laner. Dabis not quite able to save Feb.
Yeah, and it's just Moneyman Flacco just getting his lead and just going away with it.
Yeah, that set is now 5-1 with a completed hull breaker.
And the sad thing is he loses nothing topside during that entire play. He pushed his wave in, he waved in, he roamed down, the wave crashed into the tower.
Urgot has to clear the wave before he can join.
I mean, Urgot wasn't even there, but the wave was already crashing, so he has that timer where he can come down. Bishan almost fell and almost ran it, but Wibbly, I don't know if he was trying to just get out of the set range with his ult.
Yeah.
But it was unfortunate that he didn't like go through and connect with the Ahri, because I think if it connects with Ahri there, I think it's a fair trade to go, because it would have been a 2-for-2 trade, basically.
I just want to draw our attentions to the scoreboard real quick. Oh, never mind. We might have something in mid. Gravity Well going to find a stun onto Black Hole Mid. It's just going to be a Death Ray. Nothing further. Sleep comes down, though, onto Wibbly. I don't know if Psycho but Sweet are going to want to force this. And what is Jaina Proudmore doing here? Walking in, a lot of damage coming through.
Any auto pathers?
Does have the Vamp Scepter to help himself sustain up a little bit, but that's a big chunk there onto the Samira. What I was going to say before auto pathing,
you're not going to be allowed to say that.
No, I'm not going to be saying it. Spirit Rush are going to come through. Gravity Well down on to Bishan. Charm has not been thrown
yet.
The
Urgot! Oh, empty!
MDiv with the snipe. I don't know if that's a snipe or a KS.
No.
But MDiv.
He was already preemptively roaming that. That was not a case. That was a
look
snipe.
at the top lane tower.
Yeah, I mean that just happens.
You leave your lane, your turret loses 3 plates. This set is ridiculously massive.
MDiv also took Herald in that time. So he got a kill and he took Herald and he only lost 2 plates.
Oh, Moneyman Flacco's not left though. Oh no, MDiv.
It's fine.
No, is it?
Cope, it's fine.
Is it? Because I would not be surprised to see MDiv just get straight up dove here.
Oh, Wibbly's going to be there. But they're losing stuff on the boss side now. Oof.
Yeah.
They got to make a play. They know they have to.
The pendulum continues to tilt. If you invest your resources into top side as CFFC, you start losing things bot side and vice versa. Oz now shadowing Moneyman Flacco. The win will come through. That is going to collect. As does Bishan, and connecting yet another charm onto the Victor. And the trade, actually, it's pretty even. Now that the Death Ray Evolve has come through, that trade's actually pretty even.
Yeah, these two are just completely throwing abilities at each other constantly in the mid lane.
I can't wait to see the damage to champion stats at the end of this game.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Like, these two must be on like 1,000 damage per minute right now.
But from all of them, though, like, we see how much everywhere is trading. Like, but anyway, am I gonna get to make this point that I want to make?
I think it's too far at this point.
Well, it's still relevant. 000 Samira has 150 gold bounty for some reason.
Yep.
The 5-1 set only has a 400 gold bounty. I say only. Moneyman Flacco is huge, and this Rift Herald could actually take this first tower.
It won't. It would just be alive just for a fraction. But this is a good play for MDiv.
Yeah.
Moneyman
not going to get plates, though. It is after 14 minutes, so it doesn't equalize the plate gold.
But I would say for MDiv, like, that's a good play, and he's gonna be fine with that. But I think he needs to start building a Hullbreaker now just to answer this Hullbreaker so he can hold the set in place. Because I honestly think at some point the Urgot will win that matchup, but I'm not sure exactly when. I think later as the game goes, I think Urgot will get tanky enough as long as he builds the Hullbreaker. I think it'll probably not be that he wins. It probably should be that the matchup goes even and he can just hold Moneyman Flacco in place. And then he provides so much more in team fights.
Yeah, and I feel like even if it does stay a 4v4, I feel like, the set, you're looking for another trade, dodges the Urgot's dash. But I feel like in the 4v4, if you take Urgot and Set out of the fight, I feel like CFFC win the 4v4 pretty hard. Assuming they're able to play to their range and not get hit by charms.
Yeah, if they don't get picked or any insane 4-man sleeps, then they'll be completely fine. But it's really based on how they execute rather than how it goes around. The score is almost averaging 10 CS per minute, by the way. Yeah,
this Samira might not be featuring in too many of the fights, as there is going to be a handshake there onto Dabis. Not going to be fatal. The Equinox and the Chompers gonna keep him alive as Black Helmet gets stunned inside of the Chaos Storm. Feb looking for a big trade here. Has the Death Ray
that Chaos Storm
lasering through.
Chaos Storm helping him out a lot there.
Smoke Screen connecting onto Moneyman Flacco. Not going to be able to kill him, but they might just be looking for the tower here. As another fight here in the mid lane. Ignite's thrown down, flash forward from Feb, and now teleport into the bot lane. Urgot is going to try and join this fight. Feb finds the solo kill with the Wish to help from Dabis, and now Berserk. Hostile takeover onto the Jinx. But no one is really dealing enough damage on the side of CFFC for that Berserk to really come through. Granny Spanner picks up one with the Super Mega
Scott!
The Inferno trigger is pulled. Can Jaina Prelmore find anything? But no, the flash away from Dabis just going to keep him alive.
Wait a minute. And
my word.
Wait, that's such a smart play from MDiv. Wibbly was top... See, as this is what I was about to say. Yep. Wibbly was already top side.
Yep, so teleport bot.
So teleport bot, farm. Give your jungler, and then you give your Jinx 2 kills. And the Moneyman Flacco can't really take this because Graves can clear the wave.
Yep.
Oh my god, they're so 5-head.
Yep, it's actually a little bit insane.
MDiv is a genius. I don't care if it wasn't him that made that call.
Hey, I'm gonna give it to Wibbly. As we said at the start, Wibbly does tend to be the shot caller for this team.
Also at the same time, let's shout out Feb. Getting a solo kill in the mid lane. Obviously, it is a 1-for-1 trade. He died to the Ignite. True. But they were still going at it.
Bro, these mid laners are going to end the game with like 10 deaths each, and they're only going to have participated in 2 team fights. That's all I'm saying. They are going hell for leather, and we know Bishan and Feb are friends off the rift. As Feb and as they go in for another fight, 1v1.
Whoa, why is Granny
Spanner
going that's a huge sleep!
Massive sleep, 3-man sleep onto the CFFC backline. But there's nothing to be done. Oz is going to fall down, but Moneyman Flacco, he is doing his thing, and he's already found 2 in the backline. The Jinx is dead, the Soraka is dead. Set shall fall, but the Inferno trigger now ready for Jaina Proudmore. Not going to be useful, though. Everyone flashing away and flashing forward.
No, the Berserk.
Malf going to send Wibbly Berserk and barely survives. Bishan able to kite away now as well. And the Samira is going to donate the kill over to Ari.
That fight was actually really...
5 for 3? 5 for 2?
5 for 2. That fight was ridiculously close. If Feb ignores Lilia and just kills Samira with his E, I think they win that fight. But because he goes straight for the Lilia, Samira comes in and just executes him. Oh, Granny Spanner!
Doesn't pick up the dragon, but is going to grab a shutdown onto the Samira in there. Let the dragon reset momentarily. It's not going to cause them to lose this Drake, and that is Drake number 3, by the way.
All I'm saying is Granny Spanner
for the side of Psycho.
Granny Spanner is starting to juice. I said at the start of that fight, why is he the one frontlining? Maybe he got handshook by Renata, but he shouldn't
have. He had 3 people. He had 3 people stunned on chompers. That's why.
I mean, there was like some huge play. 3 people stunned on chompers. 3 people slept. Wibbly and MDib are just ignoring the Samira's Inferno trigger and just running into the backline.
Yeah, they're just flashing on top of the Renata and the Ari.
Also, I love Wibbly's itemization in this game. Gore Drinker. I'm not sure about that one, but I'm talking about the Hex Drinker.
Yeah, the Hex Drinker is a very smart pickup.
As an MDib, he's picked up a Balmy Cinder. Nobody, no. Get the whole Raker, my friend.
Yeah. I want to touch on as well. This has been in Jaina Proudmore's inventory for a while. I noticed it probably even about 10 minutes ago. But the early execution is calling. Yes. Makes me very it makes me very happy.
Yep. Because he knows that he's not fighting very much like in the early lane. He's fighting more later for team fights. So he wants to have the better trading and have the ability to have prior. So when he forces a fight or forces a trade, they won't just heal it up. So then like it's a completely fair choice. But there's training turrets across the map.
Yeah, MDib gonna grab the second top lane turret to fall this game, answering the bot lane turret trade. First turret, obviously, who else is it going to go to but the Hullbreaker set? Moneyman Flacco is so massive in this game.
Well, you could see in that last fight, he arrived late and he only got 1 kill.
He got a double kill.
Was it him?
Yeah.
I thought Granny
Spanner. He was 1v4 for about 5 seconds. Granny Spanner.
Oh, that's illegal.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of position there, my friend. I was going to pick that one up.
We call that the weak side police. And you are now arrested. As they're just they are dropping the Herald mid here on the side of CFC. They're going to get that turret.
That should be the tower, yeah.
Wibbly's going one way. Feb's going the other. Feb's going to meet Moneyman Flacco.
The bowling ball is
no, he's not. The ship's in the night. Feb snuck his way out.
Yeah, now they're going to let that Herald get a second charge off as a result.
Oh, Jaina, no!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh.
Is that the weak side police? Hello?
No, that's not really the weak side police. That's the jungle gangsters.
Hey, you can't say that. It's crime. It's crime city.
The boys that want your spare change.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. But now you can't really siege into Victor Jinx.
They can't really siege with this comp anyway.
True.
They don't have the range. They don't have the range.
No range.
They have to force the fight, which is the really annoying thing.
Well, it's not even you have to force the fight. You can also just drag them to each corner of the map.
Yeah, if that's possible in that situation. But if CFC decide just to turtle up, like they have ample wave clear. Like Urgot can clear waves.
Oh no, there's plenty of wave clear.
Like you're gonna struggle to really push these towers in.
I just can't believe that out of the 29 kills so far in this game, 11 of them have been on the mid laners. I think that's hilarious.
That's just how it is, you know?
But yeah, anyway, that aside, Moneyman Flacco very much enjoying his top lane kingdom this game.
This is how he's gonna go. He's just gonna push this wave in. He's gonna push it to tier 2. If he can put damage on the tower, he can. If he can't, he can't. But then he's gonna use that timer to roam. And so then it forces whoever on the CFFC side to answer it. They didn't have to push the wave really far in, and they just can't. They can't.
No, they don't have the time.
Yeah. So Money and Flacco is just pushing away roaming, and he's just gonna cause so much pressure across the map. Is he actually gonna go for a recon? He does have his TP though. Oh, he's not.
Oh, the Zap gonna go wide. Granny Spanner potentially looking for a pick there onto Black Hole mid. Did have Wibbly waiting in the wings.
So also, this next Drake is soul point for Psycho Pursuit. We haven't spoken about this at all. I've completely.
I mentioned it when the third Drake went down.
It's completely gone past me.
Apparently, I got ignored.
It's gone past me because I've just been so focused on how Feb and Bishan are gonna kill each other next.
This is the thing, and this game has effectively at this point been a 24-minute team fight.
Yeah, there's a 4K goal lead over the side of Psycho Pursuit, but it doesn't feel like it.
No.
Like
no, you would be forgiven for thinking the gold was within 1,000.
Like the raw amount of damage that some people.
Oh, Black Hole mid now looking fly. Spirit Rush Everfrost gets Gravity Well though, and the Showstopper going to come through now on to the 3-man Berserk on the backline and Mouth.
What MDib?
Out Abyss. MDib looking for a flank as well, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It's a little bit too little, too late. And Samira are cleaning up the fight there, 4 for nothing. Double kill for Jaina Proudmoore. That could be, I'm not going to say the straw that breaks the camel's back.
But that's all.
But that could be what blows this game wide open for Psycho Pursuit. Oh, Wibbly. Wibbly gets Everfrosted. Jaina Proudmoore going to dive forward now. Can any more CC come through? No, flash away from the graves. But Bishan doesn't care.
Oh,
he's going to get bailed out with the turret. No, oh, Jaina Proudmoore nearly falls as well on the backside there as well. Could have been 2 kills gifted to the graves.
Yeah, that fight is all on Money Man Flacco.
Yep.
Actually, straight up, like I said pre-game, he needs to fight. If they want to win a fight, he needs to pull the Soraka away from her team on the flank.
What did he do?
He did exactly that. And of course, it started off with a bit of an in. Bishan goes in, thinks he finds the pick on Jinx. There's a Victor waiting there who's going to immediately silence you. There's also Urgot, Graves, Soraka just chilling. So Bishan has to get out before he dies. But I think that gives CFFC a bit of confidence. But then Moneyman Flacco, it's like smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
Moneyman Flacco comes on the flank, takes Soraka straight out of the fight. No healing now, no support. And you could just see what happened. They just fall apart. But I mean, MDib almost huge. His blocked, I think he jumped in front of Moneyman Flacco and pulled him away from Feb. But at the same time, the damage had already been done, so it's kind of...
I don't know if you saw as well, on the backside of the hostile takeover in that team fight, you actually saw Granny Spanner killing Dabis.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that hostile takeover was like exactly how it should have been. Like, the follow-up engage. Yep. Perfectly timed. And it hit 3 as well, which is just insane.
Yeah, I know. It's just a bit of a rough one, especially if you are Granny Spanner taking down your own support. It's a little bit sad. Obviously, nothing you can do once you are Berserk.
I mean, we saw it last week with... Wait, I do lie. I have seen a Renat on UNL, and it happened literally last week in the RIP series.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
I remember because now I made the tweet because it caused Outlaw to start autoing Joe, of course, and I just like started laughing like Joe's Outlaw's had enough of Joe. He's sick of it. Get him out.
But Mountain Soul now on the members of Psycho but Sweet.
Yeah, it's not the strongest of souls, but against the immediate burst, it's quite strong. But obviously...
Also gonna just give them that little bit more durability to duck under the range and get up close for these fights.
CFC, obviously, they want to play the elongated fight. They will do a lot more damage over time. Jinx getting the resets, Victor's ult over time. So the shielding doesn't fully matter. Also, Shadow Flame coming in for Victor. But at the same time, it is good to use that because then they can just use that little shield just to get in range. They're just going to start the Baron here.
Yeah, I don't even know if this is a Baron bait. They might just fully look to burst this.
They have Lilia, they can.
There's no vision really in the area for CFFC either, and Black Hole Mid is going to look to try and charm people up, but the big chunks coming through. Supermega Death Rocket flies across as well. Moneyman Flacco forced to teleport in, and there goes the hostile takeover. Baron aggro was kept, and Granny Spanner's tearing his teammates apart whilst Berserk. They are going to be able to secure this Baron, but can they get out and avoid any fatalities? Jaina Proudmoore diving forward, has the Inferno trigger ready now, and that trigger is going to be pulled. Can he find any more? Took the first kill of the fight. Nothing more going to come through yet as Black Hole Mid finds the Victor.
He's saved!
Urgot is down as well. The bailout coming in massive as Black Hole Mid takes down Granny Spanner. It's only Dabis left alive. The Soraka defending against 5, but I don't think no amount of Astral Goat magic is going to matter. Psycho but Sweet barreling down the mid lane with their Baron up. Minion wave. Taking down the inhib tower, taking down the inhib, and I would expect Nexus turrets to fall as well.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous. I didn't know you could bail out someone suppressed like that.
Yep.
That was insane.
Yep, because it stops you from dying, and Urgot ult does kill you, sure. But if you have an effect on you that means you can't die, it just effectively teleports you to Urgot. It's the same thing as the Kindred ult interaction.
Yeah, this is game.
It's the same as with Zillion ult.
Well, this
And
should be
this
game.
could be the final game fight here. Jaina Proudmoore, again, dashing around these fights, executing perfectly on this Samira in the team fights. Double kill for him. And now it's just
Penta!
Penta, potentially Penta kill with the Inferno trigger as the Nexus falls.
Oh, that's game 1. Oh my.
Maybe Garen.
Croco? Moneyman Flocko with a Croco?
Moneyman Croco whipping out a Glocko.
I don't know how I feel about this. I like the Morgana pick as the answer into the Lux.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that in general. That's just nice. A nice, like, holistically, it's a nice comp. It's a nice handshake. Nice. But then the Croco with a Glocko, and he's got money bags, and he's got Flocko. Bit dangerous. Early on, he will beat Garen. It will just be gone. But I mean, level 1s. Oh, I'm gonna be curious to see who goes level 1, and I'm curious to see what build Dabis goes. I think he's just gonna go pure AP. I'm seeing a Comet. He wants to play this lane aggro. And electrocute from the Victor this time, as well. He wants to Feb is angry.
Yeah, we're seeing all 5 members of Psycho but Sweet moving into the topside jungle here.
Oh, Wibbly's gonna be looking for. Is he gonna? Oh, he's gonna go for the ward. I thought he was gonna ask his team to stack in the bush next to the Raptors and cause a little bit of mayhem.
I don't think CFFC will be wanting to take any kind of risks. Already 0-1 down in this series. And not wanting to lose the second game at level 1.
Wibbly has to have known this has been warded his red side, so even if they try baiting it, obviously he's gonna see them on their red as well. Oh, I like that. I do like the caution that Psycho but Sweet play with coming in.
Lots of respect being shown.
But I mean, at the same time, they did see the Jarvan top, so it's kind of funny. And that's nice. Victor wins an early trade.
Yep. And I feel like with the Electrocute, Feb might have a bit more trading power into the RE.
Oh, he should, because obviously Victor combo is E auto Q or EQ auto. Like it's a quick speed trade. So he should be able to reply with every trade that comes forward. As
big damage onto Dabis already as the root is going to connect. The Dark Binding and the Ignite both coming down. Summoner Heal a little bit too late and not effective enough, and his first blood straight away given over to the Xayah.
Yeah, you can't be really walking like that when you're against a Morgana who has a root that roots you for about 20 years.
Yeah, we said Dabis wanted to play this lane aggressively. Don't think that was quite what he had in mind.
I think he should have really flashed the binding. I think he should have known he was going to die. I think he can play that lane without flash. It's just he can't play the... Renekton's not going to get his level 3 all in. Which is
looking again onto Dabis there, but big damage from the Xayah root, the Blade Caller, chunking this Lux out as soon as he gets back into lane.
Jaina wants to win.
Oh, mid crash.
Different mid crash this time. February 14th.
And I agree, Money Man Flacco. Mid laners XD.
But yeah, I mean, early on, Dab is feeling some struggle.
Feeling the burn, yeah. Really, really ending up on the wrong side of some skill shots here. From this Psycho but Sweet bot lane.
A summoner has reconnected.
So we have the reconnect, and we probably will get a slight. We'll get the cheeky, you know, camera pause thing. That has to lead to what is it called? Because the client has to catch up. Sorry, I could not remember it for a second.
No worries.
But 700 gold lead for Psycho but Sweet. Big. Again, I'm just curious. Okay, we're alive again. Tab is literally not alive.
Oh, the flash forward.
The E.
Blade Caller comes through. Jaina Proudmore picking up a second kill onto the Lux.
Yeah.
And I really like that. Throwing the double daggers early. And just letting the feathers sit.
Yeah, as soon as Dabis took a step back, he was dead. Like, there's no... Like, he has to walk forward to survive there. As, we just wait.
Replay bug.
There we go.
Charm connects. Nice Orb of Deception, but the trade back onto Black Hole mid.
Oh,
Ooh,
Feb!
the flash forward with the Ignite
Oh, he also went
Big
Ignite
damage.
as well.
from Feb on this Victor.
Feb went Ignite this game. He is angry.
Yeah, striking back in the mid lane.
I mean, if you think about it though, if the lane plays out like he was last time, he wins every trade from now on. Because obviously Electrocute and Ignite, he was doing even trading. And
With
that's what...
Airy TP.
Yeah. Like, he's going to have more damage. That's actually going to be ridiculously strong.
Dabis. Don't know if that light binding connects. I don't think it did.
No, I didn't. We missed.
But
Whip,
Bishan picking up a Dark Seal.
he's confident.
Very
I
confident.
think Whippy is about to be found out in this mid. No, he's just going to be missed.
Yeah, nah, he's fine. He's going to be allowed to recall, get himself out of there, and there should be no issues. Oh, he's going to get cancelled, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, other than Dabis getting kind of dunked on, let's be honest.
Yep.
In this bot lane, nice Black Shield going to deny the light binding.
Black
Wibbly
Shield-
is trying to sneak around behind him. Black Shield is down as well for this gank. The EQ going to come through. Flash, flag, and drag is not going to do anything as it's just out of range. And the Dark Binding was beautiful.
Oh, Oz is going to be...
stop
Oz is
the
here, though.
Jarvan.
Oz is here.
Yeah. Potential counter. The Poppy has the Steadfast Presence ready and waiting, but is spotted out on a ward.
Because Wibbly's still here, so they're not going to go for it, even though they could probably win that fight. If the camera wants to go down and look at it, yeah, they're going to be able to crash the wave. As Moneyman Flacco crashes in a big wave top.
Crashes a massive wave top, yeah.
I mean, Garen's just going to hoover this up, and the Renekton not getting the lead that you should be getting.
No, it's very, very strange how they're playing around this Renekton.
Now, if you're based and your name is MDib, you're going to build Stride Breaker.
Ooh, Gravity Well.
He's
Not quite got enough on it. Not quite got enough.
He's going to build the Stride Breaker. Oh, what's it called? The Marksman Executioner item.
Oh, yeah. Stride Breaker Executioner and what? Just spin.
No, yeah, and then you pick up something else.
Zeroda's Grudge?
Nope. You pick up. It's like a. What is it? I was playing this build yesterday. It's ridiculous, but you need Ignite. You need to take the Ignite.
Oh, he hasn't done that, so I don't think he'll be going for it. Electrocute propped.
Charm
And there goes the Charm. Wibbly looking for the gank here. Will have the flag and drag, but Black Hole Mid able to just walk into the river.
I mean, Feb Zoom, he can't really follow up on anything.
Nearly has that Ignite
Hull
back
Breaker.
available.
Hull Breaker, you go third. Oh my.
How did you forget about Hull Breaker?
Because for some reason, I remember last night I went at fourth because I had to build a different item. But yeah, you go that as you see Moneyman Flacco is going to build the Hull Breaker on Renekton, which is like the worst item for Renekton.
Yeah, but I guess this man just enjoys playing PvE. He wants to take all of the towers, all of the time. And who knows, maybe it will help Renekton scale.
No. If Renekton isn't ahead by like 3 kills by 10 minutes, he shouldn't really been playing the game.
Yep.
I mean,
And that's exactly what we're gonna see this game.
I mean, he can still be a split push menace if you went demolish, and he builds correctly. Like even if he gets the hull breaker, he will be a split push menace. But at the same time, it's just not gonna be stronger than what it could have been. But I mean, if Moneyman Flacco's comfortable on it, to me it's probably still really strong because this guy is just disgusting.
Yeah, this guy is very, very, very good. We're seeing a massive item and power disparity in this bot lane, though. Jaina Proudmoore, obviously with those 2 kills, giving him a pretty sizable gold lead, has the serrated Dirk and the Tear of the Goddess already. And Ozanox is sniffing around here for a gank. Black Hole mid going to run into Wibbly Deem, but the Spirit Rush going to take him away to safety. Don't know if that was really necessary.
Now he tries to use it to push the wave in, and wait, Oz is just seeing Wibbly invading there.
Oh, Wibbly, you might be in trouble, my friend.
I think he's gonna. No, they know where he is, but you can flag and drag away, I think. Look.
Has the Cataclysm available as well, and Ozanox gonna deny the flag and drag with the Step Cross Presence, slam him into the wall. Cataclysm gonna come through and is gonna lock Feb into safety, but no. The roam from Mouth with the Dark Binding, the Tormented Soil gonna tick away, and Ozanox picking up a double kill.
You can see he pings it. What are you doing? Press R! Wibbly set it up perfectly. Oh my god.
I would need to have another look at that just to make sure Feb definitely had mana, but big trade onto Jaina Proudmoore as Mouth rejoins the lane, flashing away from the Dark Binding is Davis.
You could see Davis took the side step back down, sort of still gonna hit him, and then had the flash.
Yeah, no, it's very much unfortunate for the CFFC bot lane.
But you can see how strong Poppy is since Jarvan there. He can't flag and drag away, but he can still stay alive. And with ample follow-up, they get a double kill there, and unfortunately...
Well, with a Victor ultimate, I've just seen a replay of it on the Twitch channel. Feb definitely had enough judgment onto Moneyman Flacco. Goes a bit overzealously for the dive, and... Yeah, MDiv wearing crocodile skin today, but... Psycho but Sweet are going to get a dragon for his sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean that again is what I'm telling you about with this Renekton pick. If you're not getting ahead, what are you doing? And you can see he's built lifesteal. He's picked up 2 daggers. He's going for the Bork now instead.
Yeah,
he's tilted. He's gonna definitely start feeling it more and more as this Garen starts to get more items. Like he struggled to like absolutely 1-0 him there. 100-0, I mean.
Oh, big root onto Davis, and the... Yeah, solo kill going to come through. Featherstorm to dodge away from the Ash damage as the Soul Shackles go down. Dark Binding connects, forcing the cleanse out from Granny Spanner, and the Blade Caller is enough. It sets up another kill for this Xayah. Another double kill. 4-0 now for Jaina Proudmoore, and Psycho but Sweet really coming to play this game, but it's not Moneyman Flacco that is the win condition.
Yeah, Feb falls to a gank mid from Oz, and Wibbly can't make a return kill onto Bishan, and literally 1 auto away from taking him down. Unfortunate.
1 swag flag.
Yep. I mean, you could see he even missed the swag flag. He didn't actually hit him with it.
But that's what I mean. If the swag flag connects there.
And then you go for 1-for-1, but like, obviously they lose their bot lane again. They're just getting destroyed in this 2v2.
Yeah, this is a bit of a blasting in the bot lane here for Psycho but Sweet, really leveraging this advantage that was gained very early on. But Binding going to connect. No Featherstorm to dodge away from the final spark, but
they're not going to use it.
It doesn't matter because it's not going to be thrown. I think they actually
they're going to dive top here and bye-bye.
Yeah, and I think Moneyman Flacco... Oh, no, he lives.
Just.
Dominus going to keep him alive. Barely.
I think he got 1 auto off to get some lifesteal in for his Vampiric Scepter, which lets him survive. See that trade from Victor, though? No charm. Yeah, Ari can't hit charm, and he has electrocute. She just dies.
Yeah, it's a little bit obnoxious to trade into. Teleport coming through, though, from Moneyman Flacco. MDiv going to have to run, but is Garen, so can just press Q for movement speed. And a lot of this game, as we get into the later stages, obviously we've already alluded to Moneyman Flacco going to be having difficulties being on this Renekton.
Feb doesn't know.
Moneyman Flacco going to be facing difficulties later, as he is on this Renekton.
He's already facing difficulties.
Yeah, that's true. Chaos Storm going to come through the Feb looking for the solo kill as Black Hole Mid pops the Spirit Rush. Not quite going to be enough to tick the Ahri down, and it's going to be Rift Herald picked up for Psycho but Sweet. But a lot of this game, last game we saw a lot of the onus on Moneyman Flacco to make things happen in the team fights for Psycho but Sweet. It's a lot more Ozanox and Jaina Proudmoore centered this game.
I mean, last game again, Jaina Proudmoore could have done a lot as...
And did do a lot with the pentakill right at the death. Wibbly going to get caught out though, Charm going to come through, and Ozanox finding his 4th kill of the game. MDib joining the fray though, and he is spinning, he is winning, and Feb is picking up the kills. 1 for 1, but a shutdown going over to CFFC, and there goes one of those Ashe ults that we talked about in the pre-game, whistling through the team fight a couple of seconds late.
Yeah, but you can see the pure presence that Feb's getting in this mid lane. Like, he didn't know that he actually stunned Bishan.
Oh no, he will have done. Bishan was clearing control ward.
I don't know why he didn't trade with him then. Because he's just straight up wins that trade. But as you can see, like, this Electrocute Ignite build he's gone for instead, he's just out damaging him constantly.
Dominating this lane, really.
And it's the same with the top lane. Like, it is being MDiv favored, but the problem is it's not translating into a lot for CFFC. They're not really. No. They're not getting objectives. Their bot lane
They might be getting 1 or 2 plates here and there, but it's not going to come to anything. As we are going to see Granny Spanner taken down here in the bot lane. Jaina Proudmoore, the glad recipient of another kill. And yeah, this Xayah Morgana combo looks so obnoxious to play into. Ozanox now invading. The final spark comes through, but it's not going to find too much. Jaina Proudmoore going to get knocked up under the tower. Black Shield comes through, flashing away as the Cataclysm is down onto the Morgana. Malf just buying time for his AD carry and is going to sacrifice himself.
Yeah, kind of okay trade back, but they don't get the shutdown from the Xayah, and it is still possible to dive here.
Yeah, and Wibbly going to get caught. Oz taking control of the jungle as Black Hole Mid and Feb going back to this trading pattern, and it looks to be the Ahri winning out this time. Black Hole Mid going to find the solo kill. As Wibbly just about manages to escape with his life.
Yeah, I think Feb just got caught there, going for a ward in the brush, and if Ahri has the jump, then Ahri will win the trade, because obviously Victor...
Exactly.
If Ahri can ult first, the Victor's ult cannot follow her. If Victor gets the trade, like, front on, it's fine for Victor. But it should be that... They should take this tower, and they should... This
will be
Drake
first
as well.
turret of the game.
First tower.
First turret of the game.
Second Drake.
Second Drake.
Yeah.
It's looking good to be Psycho but Sweet right now.
Yeah, they're slowly running away with the game. They're slowly turning up the tempo, and it's coming from this bot lane instead of their top laner, which is good to see for them.
Yes, yeah, having multiple early win conditions.
I think Moneyman Flacco.
Exactly
Moneyman Flacco knows this champion is bad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can see.
The Dominus is popped, but it's not going to be even close to enough. He does have the Fury, but the flag just going to find that. Jarvan spearing the Renekton. He's making crocodile kebabs today, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Oz all up inside that Wibbly's jungle.
They should take this tower. They should get a tower. They're making plays in the opposite side, answering the play at the bot, but it's like, is it worth it? Is it gonna change? Is it changing the game? And honestly, not yet.
Oh no, Feb, the flash charm coming through from Black Hole Mid is beautiful. Oz with the wall slam, claiming a 5th kill for the Poppy. And yeah, Psycho but Sweet, really knowing how to execute. This bot lane turret, not long for the world, you have to imagine.
Yeah, TFC, they should probably have to back up. Oz is still bot side.
Yeah, if that binding had connected, actually, I think Davis would have just been deleted from the map. And he is just deleted from the map anyway. Double daggers into Blade Call is enough now for Jaina Proudmoore. And now Granny Spanner.
Just has to run.
Oh no. The Happy Bee, because he is going to live. The wall not quite found with the devastating charge. Or whatever the Poppy charge is called, I don't remember. Too many charges and dashes in this game. Wibbly going to flag and drag away, but that's 2 mid towers gone now. And a bot tower.
Yeah, and You can see now the lead that they've got through this bot lane,
Is now objective bounty level.
yeah, is just getting further and further ahead. There's not really an answer coming through. Like, I understand it can be kind of hard to make plays with the Jarvan into the Poppy, but it feels very inactive what's happening right now.
Ooh, Black Hole Mid gonna get caught by the binding, and there is gonna be a kill picked up there for February 14th, the final spark, adding the damage that was needed.
Well,
for his mid laner to
I
pick up
mean,
the kill.
I think the way it's not being able to not be answered is basically because of how well Mouth is playing this game. Like, obviously Jaina Scott playing really, really well, but Mouth is something else right now. He
is hitting every binding, it feels, and even the bindings that don't hit.
Well.
Oh, Oz going on onto Feb.
Oz.
The hammer comes through, the binding is going to land, and Mouth with the tormented soil.
Oh, Scott.
I'd say he deserves that one.
Oh, Scott, oh no. That's a
Does
Garen.
have the Feather Storm available, but I don't think he's even going to use
dead.
it yet.
He's just dead.
That's a lot of gold given over to MDib. It's 950 gold.
Yeah, and I mean, if CFFC make this scrappy, they will drag down his gold lead. It's already down to 2k. But as you can see, like, I love that from Oz. Moving the Victor back towards the Morgana because he knows he can't hit a wall. So the Morgana has an easier route. Like, Mouth, again, in the right place at the right time, partnering with Oz. But that time, Jaina Primal just caught out of position. And
I feel like, and please do correct me if I'm wrong. Wait, 1 second. Imperial Mandate Lux. Thoughts?
I like it. It's good.
I don't hate it.
No one hates it. It's not bad. It's just that maybe, like, you have the straight up burst damage you get through Victor anyway. So you can kind of DPS a bit over time. And if you do find a Q, you do find a pick, the amount of damage that's going to go onto that champion is just even more.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I actually don't hate it. But anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't actually remember. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. It's gone.
As the charms are going wide, and there's a flank here from Wibbly and Feb.
Oh, thank you. You just reminded me what I was gonna say.
MDib's on his way as well. This
Yeah,
could be a fight.
This could be a big fight here for CFFC if they can find the right angles.
I mean, Flacco has TP, but I don't know. They don't know MDib's behind them.
No, I'm not sure they
What
are
is this?
aware.
What are these deep flanks?
What is Flacco going to offer to a team fight here anyway on this run?
There's a 3-man flank. Okay, Wibbly's gonna. Okay, they're gonna handshake it. There was like a 3-man flank coming on there. While
yeah, it was looking really, really weird. It was like someone was flanking someone, but they were being flanked by someone else, and it's just all a bit crazy.
And we're back to this state. Feb is looking. I think in a way he's just shadowing. The fight should start here.
Yeah, Wibbly getting engaged on by Oz, and it is going to be junglers versus junglers. Mid lane is getting involved now, though, as Wibbly's just going to die. Flash out of the Cataclysm, dodging the majority of the damage as well. And now Black Hole Mid's going to go forward. Dab is forced to flash away from the charm.
Jesus.
And Granny Spanner is just going to get Spirit Rushed on the cleanse to get rid of the Ignite, keeping the Ashe alive for a couple of moments longer. One more volley, and Granny Spanner will continue to survive. Charm goes wide, though, and Black Hole Mid now stunned in the Gravity Well. Has he pushed a bit too far forward?
Oh, Mouth.
The Ray is not going to quite pick up enough as the Dark Binding connecting again. Oz now rejoining the fight, but Bisham for some reason still there. Featherstorm finds one, Mouth finds a second, and now it's MDib versus 3. Can the Garen spin fast enough to win this fight? I do not think so.
Yeah, I mean, the fight at the start looked good. They had their man advantage. They were 5-4, 5 versus 4. They had the flanks, but then Wibbly just walks in for. I think he's just gonna greed for that ward, honestly, because they can't really follow up that well. And this Poppy right in front of him, he's not gonna be able to get out. They exactly like I said, they can't follow up. They can't help their man. He's then dead. Feb is then struggling. Bishop fires the angle because Garen has brought back to bot lane because they need to answer it. It's like it looks good and then it goes really bad.
Objective Bounty Gaming, though. Mid lane tower is going to be picked up. Mouth onto MDib. Just going to be a root and a Tormented Soil, nothing more. The arrow goes through, I think is going to land onto Oz.
Oh!
But it does find the steal, and it's Objective Bounty Gaming, 2 picked up as well as a kill onto the jungler. 3rd kill likely to fall here, but Granny Spanner is taken out. Moneyman Flacco, actually with the Dominus, is going to be able to get himself out as well. But still, on the whole, very, very solid sequence of events for CFFC here as the fight is going to continue. MDib going to get rooted following the charm, and now Black Hole mid, flag, drag, knocked up Cataclysm.
Jaina? They don't know. They don't know.
Oh, the Zaya.
Good guy.
Oh, the
no.
Unseen Bird Woman is the deadliest.
They still don't know.
The flag's not going to spot that out either, and they're still chasing
spot him
Money Man
now.
Flacco
They
here
spot
down
him
in the
now.
bot lane. Is there going to be a fight kicking off around the blue buff? It doesn't look like it. Feb going to take down the Renekton.
Are you serious? He's so lucky.
Oh, Wibbly.
If any vision was in that brush, like even from his side, that blue buff hits him. Well, I think it does. I think it goes and targets him. He's just got out with murder. But it was a good fight. Oh, they're still going.
Wibbly. And again, this game has just been both teams. Like, we're 28 kills.
Oh,
22
Garen's
and a half
TP
minutes in. Oh, no. The Featherstorm really, really nice to dodge away from the knock-up there. And the beautiful Dark Binding. Getting everyone out completely safely.
But as I was saying, that was a good fight for CFFC. They just found the picks. They found an insane arrow that they steal the dragon with, which is huge. And then they just they kill Oz straight up. And from there, it's picks.
Picks after picks after picks, and we're going to see more of them here potentially. Oz diving
huge.
in
It's huge.
to engage the team fight, but it's a massive return from Feb, the Chaos Storm, tearing away the health bars of Psycho but Sweet. Triple kill for the victor as the fight starts off proper. And could this be Baron potentially for CFFC, or are they going to look for the base?
They're going to look for... They have to take one turret. They have to take the turret at least. This Wibbly is really low. Yeah, they'll probably take this turret and they have to recall because they're probably sat on so much gold right now. Feb just got a triple kill.
Yeah.
But
8 kills now on the victor.
But this game is turning.
Feb is massive.
This game is turning. And honestly,
yeah.
CFFC looked dead and buried after the first 10-15 minutes.
Yep. No, Jaina Proudmoore was very huge. Ozanox also.
But it wasn't just like how Sai were playing. It was very much how the CFC were reacting. They weren't reacting in like a normal way. Like Wibbly wasn't looking for like fights. Feb was kind of just psycho fighting, and then they just kind of find 1 or 2 picks, and their mental has been fixed. And now they're grouping, and like I can't say it was their game plan from the start, but something's happened and they've clicked.
Yeah, but this is definitely what we want to see, because now we may have a series on our hands.
I mean, I think we already had a series on the hand, but Wibbly looks angry.
Diving forward.
He looks angry now.
Yeah, they're very, very angry. That Viking blood coursing through his veins. Wanting fight after fight after fight. As Black Hole mid, not going to be able to find a charm. Ooh, Ozanox.
But you can see how they're playing these fights out. They're looking for Oz first. Which is huge. They're looking to either chunk him out, get him out, or do something like this.
Oh, the Cataclysm coming through onto Mouth. Stun actually into the wall onto Wibbly's own Cataclysm, and he is going to be the first casualty of the fight. Oz does survive. The Black Shield not going to keep him alive for long enough, but it is a 2-4-1. Jaina Proudmoore picking up a second kill with the feathers. Jungle and ADC for just the jungler on Psycho but Sweet.
So unfortunate. The Luxalt was just a bit too far over. They could have nuked Oz and they probably would have got Mouth as well. But because they didn't get Oz straight away, they focused Oz. Unfortunate.
Yeah, and they only just took out the Poppy as well. So following missing that Luxalt, they should be very thankful they even got the 1 kill.
But I mean, the Victor couldn't follow up. There was a TP on the flank. Like, Moneyman Flacco instantly TP'd when that engage went through. Like,
and he may not be ahead on this Renekton, but he is still doing his job.
Yeah.
He is still playing Disruptor.
So Feb step back and then put his W down onto this gravity wall down onto the TPing Renekton. But we're gonna have a fight for this Drake. 22 seconds. Vision for both teams is pretty good.
Yeah, both teams looking to set up for this. But we see Psycho but Sweet getting control of the river.
Mid.
Yeah, the Ari getting a little bit chunked. I think there will probably be a honey fruit, and there is the corrupting potion there for Black Hole mid to heal up a little bit.
He can't get to it. It's on the side. Wibbly's standing right in front of it.
Yeah, he's marshalling it. It has now been popped. So maybe Bishan looks to snag one of the fruits, but no, Dabis holding around that wall very, very nicely to deny any potential claiming of those fruits. And Oz now taking a big chunk from the Death Ray Dragon is going to be aggroed, and Oz is going to take the fruit.
Black Hole Mist taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And they put the
Like
full in.
Sweet tanking the Dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon now going to switch and start hitting CFFC.
But CFFC want this position. They like this position.
Yeah, CFFC have a very, very good position here. You have an Ashe, you have a Victor. Enemy team are running into you. The Poppy ult's going to go wide. No one's going to get caught, and this is a massive engage.
Oh
Gravity
my
Well stunning up
God.
to MDib in the back.
Oh,
line, and
that
Zaya, the final spark, cutting Psycho but Sweet in half.
Oh.
Dabiz, he hasn't hit that much with his ult yet this game. But
He's
that one
alive.
landed nicely.
Shaky early game.
Yep.
Bad early game. He will admit that, but he has come big now. But that was a huge... I don't know who's playing for CFFC now, but that was insane. The way they played that, so slow, and like pick their moment. They forced Psycho but Sweet out of the Drake pit and moved them into their own jungle, into the choke point, in the position that CFFC wanted them in. So then as soon as they came in, they could just reverse the engage. They could fight back into the choke. Incredible. Really good macro from them. And it leads to the Baron. They win the fight. Wibbly somehow does not die in that engage, which is also incredible. But yeah, I mean, CFFC are back in this game, and they're not back in it. They're ahead in this game now.
Yeah, definitely with a lead in this game, and now it just gets so much easier for the side of CFFC to pick your fights, to pick your engages, and to just do what you want to do on the map. Like, CFFC now going to have so much more agency, 3 minutes of this Baron buff to play with, and to see what they can get done.
Apologies, any audio listeners, if you just heard some music play. I didn't realize that was going still. We had a bit of epic music in the middle of a bit of a second of a low state. But I mean, this series has been it's been back and forth already. Arrow through.
Oh, and here comes the Arrow Featherstorm, gonna keep Jaina Proud more safe.
But I mean, that's all Jenna can do. He has Cleanse, he has Featherstorm, but they can just get it off cooldown. And look how quick that Ash Arrow is coming off. It's quicker than the Featherstorm. By I think it's by like a few seconds. It is close, but I mean, now next time if you Featherstorms for something else, the arrow's coming. You got Cleanse. Like, obviously, yeah, you can keep using everything on him, but I mean, okay, Oz.
Yeah, not really a lot Oz can do. Not really a lot Psycho but Sweet can do right now. Other than sit in their base and clear waves.
The only thing I would want to see from CFFC is someone get that bot wave pushed in. But again, I understand it. They want to play as 4-1. They don't want to play as 1-3-1.
It's a collapse on the one hit. MDib gonna get
but as soon as you
CC'd
collapse,
up,
they lose inhib.
Yeah, what has happened to this CFFC team all of a sudden?
They look really good. Are they trying to end? There's no way they're going to push to end. I mean, MDib's going to take this tower.
MDib's going to take Ozonox's life at this rate.
I mean, again, Moneyman Flacco has not got any agency on this Renekton. He's gone Frostfire Gauntlet.
And now we are going to see the flash in. Steadfast Presence going to block that one out, and the Ash ult is going to go wide. Wibbly falls very, very quickly in the fight, but the final spark answering back onto Oz.
Feb is huge.
February 14th, nearly going to pick up Black Hole mid, not quite able to find the execution there, as Dabiz is going to drop, and the kills now starting to fall in the favor of Psycho but Sweet. 3-2 so far on the fight. Feb with the flash forward, the Death Ray, but the Dark Binding going to find a triple kill for Jaina Proudmoore. The Cleanse keeping him safe as the Gravity Well does find the stun, but this is 2 inhibitors now for the
Super
side
minions,
of
that's
CFFC. Super
huge.
minions, Baron buff.
Oh my god, he's going.
Trying to end the game 1 versus 2. The feathers from Jaina Proudmoore, though, should just be enough to save this Nexus. That team fight.
Dark Binding from Mouth was so insane.
Sometimes games can be won or lost on the cast of a single ability, and I think Mouth just kept his team in the game there with that Q.
Yeah, I mean, Feb just went full Psycho, and I love this Feb. I have not seen this Feb in a long time. Where he's seeing opportunities every moment in this game, and he's going for it. You see, he's picked up his Zonyas now. He was only a 2-item victor in that fight. But yeah,
now he's 3.5.
But you could see the small issue I had with CFFC was that no one could push that bot lane, or they hadn't already like prepped it, so it was coming in slowly. Because now they take the 2 top inhibs, they're gonna fight for this Drake. Now they have the top and mid pressure constantly. But if that bot pressure was already in, they already taken that tower, they have more pressure on the map. They can play the picks. But I mean, they lose their team members. Garen's he's gonna recall. They might look to backdoor. They could backdoor her if they play this slowly.
Yeah, there's potential for
He's waiting.
Here.
He's waiting. There's a question mark pinged down. Moneyman Flacco is TP, but Moneyman Flacco can't defend against Garen. He's gonna he's just gonna go for the recall.
Psycho but sweet need to send someone back.
I love this from MDiv. MDiv's called bluff. He's not going for it. He's just gonna walk down to his team.
He's not. He's walking through the jungle.
And now he's gonna TP.
Yeah, now the teleport comes through.
He sees he knows he can. He knows he wins this.
Don't know what to do. The turret's gonna drop very fast.
Moneyman
Flacco doesn't win this. MDiv has the GA as well, and now we're gonna see all of the members of Psycho but Sweet coming back in. The Mountain Drake going to fall, gonna give MDiv those extra resistances.
He's just gonna run away.
And he's just gonna run away.
He gets the tower and he runs. And then they get the bot tower as well. This is really good play from CFFC. Jaina, you don't want to be... Oh, maybe he wins this.
Oh my god. The E-back. The drag back. Oh, Feb does go down. Really nice pick from Jaina Pradmore. Davis not quite able to find the final spark. But look, MDiv going to come in again from the top side.
Yeah, this is how they should be playing this. They've run this bot now. They've group bot. They force this tower. The waves are going to crash. They did lose their Victor, so they probably feel a bit uncomfortable. But they got the Drake. The whole play, without... Maybe MDiv blows Flash. That's probably the bad bit. But the fact that they get the tower, they get the TP, they also get the Drake, and they get a second tower, so they get 2 towers of Drake, is so good for them from 1 TP. Obviously, Moneyman Flacco now has his TP advantage, but he's a Renekton. You could see what he's doing. He did nothing. He got Frostfire Golem Bork. He's really doing nothing. He was going to build Hullbreaker, died, and sold his pickaxe.
Yeah. Yeah, this has not been the game for Moneyman Flacco. It's very much 2 sides of a different coin.
But it's not really his fault. He's just on a champion that's just bad.
And the Cataclysm coming through now onto Mouth.
Oh,
Soul Shackles is thrown down. The Zhonya's is thrown down. Poppy Ult going to go wide. And not a lot really going to come of that. Jaina Pradmore now onto Davis. Oh my god, the Lux is just deleted from the fight. And now
but there's no E.
Going to look forward. Featherstorm coming down. And that Blade Caller not really finding a lot there. Wibbly with the beautiful the Justice going to come through onto one in the fight. Granny Spanner going to fall, and it's now 2-4-2. Mouth going to just about keep himself alive with the Dark Binding, but it's not enough. MDiv will find Retribution. MDiv will find Justice, and MDiv will find the ace for his team. Takes down Black Hole mid, secures himself a triple kill on the fight, and we're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god. CFFC come back from the brink.
Yeah.
They look dead and buried. They are going to game 3 with 2 subs. What happened? It wasn't even between games. It was in the middle of a game. They mentally reset.
Surely that is mental advantage CFFC now as well.
CFFC are doing what I like to call my final game, which is in your final moment, or like a do or die situation. It's like, okay, we
play whatever the fuck you want.
We play what we want to play. We play how we want to play, and we have fun doing it. And seeing Granny Spanner get his Swain brings a tear to my eye.
But and honestly, with the TP, Bishan could just get himself a bigger lead if he is able to find a kill in this matchup.
Yeah, exactly. But we saw what Electrocute was doing in that last time, with Feb alone, as we're seeing it.
Yeah, it was a little bit on the disgusting side.
Oh, Wibbly's gonna get caught here. Okay, he's smart.
Swag flag. It's a lot of damage. There's a lot of damage for Wibbly already. The damage per minute stat really being padded.
Game 3 not doing that one. I love it. You can see they're playing. I feel like they're going to be more timid this game. There's going to be an air of try not to end. I hope Dabis can have a better early game than he did last game. Again, he's not into a Morgana, so it shouldn't be as disgusting. Also, the Jinx taking the exhaust with the Karma taking the heal. Kind of interesting, but I mean, I understand it. Jinx wants to peel for herself, which the exhaust can do, and then the heal probably with the Karma. She did go resolve runes, so
so probably has revitalize.
Yep.
So we'll likely get a little bit of a bonus to that heal.
As Oz is also playing the most cursed Poppy skin in the game. They didn't play last game.
Yeah, it was Hextech Poppy last game.
Yeah, he's going all out with the Lollipoppy, Monka.
Ooh.
Also,
what? Said that?
Oh, Wibbly going for a level 2 gank here.
Oh.
Oh,
A summoner has disconnected.
oh, he's done it again.
Oh.
He's done it again.
Oh.
He's done it again. The B has crashed. He's done it again. Oh, Bishan and his crashes. That's actually not that good for him. If he has to, they instantly pause that because he's not gonna get level 2 first.
Yeah, he has to win lane into a Kassadin, and he's not gonna get level 2 first.
As the predictions are still, the casino is currently open. It's gonna be open for another. Let's see.
However long this pause is.
You've got 47 seconds from now to place your bets. Actually, no, it would be in the future. So you've got about 30 seconds left. Then I'm close. Actually, wait, I can't close the bets because I bet.
Well, I mean, I'm obviously a very impartial caster, and I'm going to say this now on broadcast. I do believe that Psycho but Sweet are going to win this game and are going to take the series. But I'm looking at those odds, and I've got to stick 10 points on CFFC.
I've already stuck 3k on them. You know what? Do I scuff the odds even more? There's only 3 people betted for Psycho and 6 people betted for CFFC. We do love a bit of Gamba in UNL. Back into game. The pause fixed, and Bishan is going to be fine. It's not going to be a level 2. But Wibbly's...
Oh, but Wibbly is going to find the gank. Jaina Proudmoore flashing away from the flag and drag. Flash away as well from the never move. From the Swain. From Mouth. And the pause bug almost takes us out of a fight there, but no kill is going to fall. And now we are going to get more pause bug?
No, it's because it didn't... I thought it was going to load it quickly.
Oh, right.
I clicked back by accident. But yeah, I mean, what you can see there was a good level 2 gank from Wibbly. Very good.
Forces both flashes out in this bot lane, gives Granny Spanner and Dabis a lot of pressure.
But what you could see from the Karma on Dabis was the RQ doing half of his health before that even had started. Like, he couldn't fully enter straight away, so they couldn't really force too hard. But I mean, I think it's completely fine. You get 2 flashes. You also... Okay, you don't get the... I thought the heal was on cooldown for a second there.
Yeah, only level 2 though, which is just giving so much pressure in this lane. And we see the CS advantage already starting to grow for Granny Spanner. Dabis takes a big chunk though. Does get the root from the last embrace.
He does have fleet footwork, and he has his Q to heal up off, so he'll be fine. But getting this pressure in the Swain lane is huge for them.
Yeah.
The Karma wants to keep you on the tower. It's probably going to see a gank mid here.
Feb takes a big chunk though, walking forward to prep for this flash forward from Wibbly, and now Oz is going to join the fight just to keep his jungler alive. Forces the flash out from Feb to get away to safety.
Oh, it's a double flash for 1 flash.
Oh, the pullback onto Malfoy.
Oh.
Big chunk taken onto the Karma. And a lot of souls going to be taken by the Swain. And it's a double stacking bot lane, I've just realized.
Love a bit of souls, they do.
Yeah, they really do.
I think Oz is looking top. I don't think he can do it though. Mdiv respecting it. There is a ward there actually. Oh, Mouth. Mouth might be dead here.
Oh no, Mouth. The flag and drag is available. It's going to come through. First blood is secured by Wibbly.
Oh, I don't think Wibbly takes that, but I can understand why he took it.
Yeah, just to make sure.
I think that
I think it should have been given to the Swain.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, Jarvan getting the first blood keeps him ahead in the game, keeps him more relevant for longer, so he can start snowballing. If he's gonna play like this, he will want to take the kills. He is already losing his top farm, and I think he understood that already. As they're gonna get a very nice recall off this boss side as well. This CS lead for Granny Spanner growing. But there is a CS, there is like an answer CS lead in the mid lane as well.
Yeah, probably as you'd imagine. For Victor into Kassadin.
It is the electrocute Kassadin instead of the fleet footwork, so he's not looking for the sustain, and he could get nuked if he's not careful.
But could also nuke multiple targets with this electrocute.
If he finds someone, he will nuke someone. There's the timer now is we're at level 5.
Monka.
See how MDib's playing this lane into the Darius. Very calm, very passive. He's not letting the Darius...
Yeah, it doesn't need to give anything over.
He's not letting anything go over.
Vision of Empire gonna catch on to Jaina Proudmoore. Zap back onto Dabis. And it's not the most incredible recall for the Swain here. It's just the double amp tome.
But that's still good. It's still good.
Oh, it's still solid. It's still solid, definitely. But yeah, not incredible.
If Bishan had taken electrocute there, you would have seen the damage difference. He's also picked up a tier.
Yeah.
I understand Feb's tier, but I don't understand Bishan's tier. He doesn't really need the tier.
I guess he just wants to scale alongside the Kassadin.
But he's going to scale perfectly fine. He's just delaying his scaling at this point. Because Kassadin has to take the stop off at the tier, and then has to pick up a lost chapter before he even thinks about an item.
All I'm going to say, all I will say to that is don't ask questions.
I'm not going to ask, I'm not asking questions, I'm just saying my opinion. as again, like I said earlier, this game is very slow. This early game very quiet.
Dragon going to be picked up though for Oz. Nice little cheeky Ocean Drake. Wibbly going to look to maybe try and pick something up onto Mouth, but no.
They're looking, and
both Mouth and Oz able to get away.
Also in the vicinity.
Does have that Rift Walk available now. Is level 6 on the Kassadin.
Seriously, it is just growing bot lane. I've just realized it's got larger.
Yes. But again, as you'd expect, there's been a lot of hovering bot side from Wibbly.
Which is a giant change from the first game when he was just topside.
Yes. Yeah, it's a bit of a switch up. But if it works, it works. And they are playing around the Swain. Oz now looking towards the bot lane as Wibbly going into the mid lane. Gravity Well going to come down.
He doesn't have
not going to be able to zone anyone off. And Bishan not quite able to pick up the kill onto the Kassadin. Wibbly going to secure the second kill of the game for himself and his team. Nothing quite going to come with the bot lane gank, but Granny Spanner chunked out very, very low.
Heal flash blown.
Could potentially look to force a recall here as the side of Psycho But Sweet, which would enable Mouth and Jaina Proudmoore to begin to close this CS difference. A massive wave stacked up here that is going to crash into the turret, but it looks like Granny Spanner's going to stay to pick this up.
Granny Spanner wanted to walk forward because he's probably really close to getting his ult, I feel. If he had his ult there, that would have been huge for him. They would have been able to turn that completely. He's actually nowhere near his ult. We could see he was just edging. They're playing on the limit, but they're completely fine. They get the kill mid. They then get the... They don't...
Wibbly again looking to get a gank off here. He's now back in the top lane. Moneyman Flacco.
He's just shadowing.
Trading with MDib. Here goes the gank. Flag and drag.
Oh, MDib.
The Fear Beyond Death going to secure that one. Moneyman Flacco is gone. Set is not available.
Feb.
Now Black Hole mid taking a lot of damage from Feb.
This is what I'm saying. If he had Electrocute or even Ignite, Feb doesn't take that. Feb does not even want to talk about that trade.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Feb also now picking up his lost chapter. Kassadin 7. He's almost halfway there.
Yeah, he's very, very close. And at this point, you're falling a little bit behind as Psycho But Sweet. It's starting to get a little bit scary.
Yeah, they're not snowballing that hard. Davis has all here. They could try to. I don't think.
Empire's massive onto Mouth there as well for the slow. Could have enabled Davis to actually find the kill there with the Dawning Shadow, but it's not going to be enough. But yeah, it's getting scary. It's getting to the stage for Psycho But Sweet where it is going to start to get scary because this Kassadin is pretty big. Is down on CS, but we could see a gank here. Ozanox looking at
Feb got out!
Feb's just going to live. No. Not sure what gets the kill there.
Smite,
Red Smite, maybe.
Oh, Wibbly.
Wibbly going to secure a double kill instead.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just happened.
That's unfortunate for Feb, the Red Smite. Oh, unfortunate for Moneyman Flacco as well right there. Well, yeah, like you're saying, like this team is so indexing to scaling. The Jarvan is the only early game champion here. And you're not fighting back when you need to snowball. You don't need to snowball. You have Jinx and Victor. You do have a reliance policy. Karma also scales well. But this Darius, he wants to get ahead. And he's not being allowed to. He's been shut down. And your lanes, they would do better if they got ahead. Like, if your scaling goes ahead of their scaling, you will be ahead first. And you can probably win the game. Jinx can snowball like a crazy person. Victor can also too. But the way it's been played out by CFFC right now, they're respecting Psycho But Sweet and what they could do every time.
Yeah. But they're able to still make the aggressive plays, but make them effectively. And we are going to see a little bit more of a trade in both the mid and bot lanes. You do have to account, though. Jinx factor can come in these later game team fights, even if they are fighting from a deficit. When Jinx gets excited, she can become unstoppable. And the Demonic Ascension going to come through now from Granny Spanner, as is the Dawning Shadow. Ozanox is here, so we could see a potential dive. The Super Mega Death Rocket is available, and it's going to be fired. And oh, it's beautiful. The tackle into the Super Mega Death Rocket sets Jaina Proudmore up for a kill and a bunch of turret plates.
Yeah, he just stepped forward a bit too far there from Granny Spanner, gets caught out. Tries to get his stack from his Vision of Empire.
It's going to be Drake number 2 as well. Dragon about to spawn as Moneyman Flacco.
Oh, he's been stopped on. He's been slowed under the turret.
He's on the wrong side of the lane. Here comes the Kassadin. But I don't know if Feb wins this. The dunk going to come through and Feb's going to tick away. Feb's not going to live that. Moneyman Flacco finds one and lives. Vision of Empire going to slow the escape.
Oh, Bishan's going to help him get out here.
But here's Black Hole mid.
But MDiv's here as well. MDiv doesn't want to let this guy go. Granny Spanner's going to arrive.
Moneyman Flacco. Oh, he's breaking ankles.
Bro, he's literally playing basketball. Bro, he gets
the kill on the Kassadin, and he's out.
Oh my god, this guy is so juiced. The fact that I didn't realize he still had flash, because I thought he would have used it.
I didn't even realize either.
As Granny Spanner, you're level 6.
Spanner, but Bishan's on his own.
We don't have Subwatch.
Oh, nice flash to dodge the flag and drag. Oz now here as well, and it is still a 2 versus 2. Mouth trying to join the fight on the Karma, and the Super Mega Death Rocket flying through as well. Davis versus Mouth on the red buff. Supportal combat going on down here as Oz is taking on the Kassadin. Mouth going to pick that one up. Davis flashing himself away to safety, and this is the Psycho But Sweet that we saw in the first game and a half.
As I believe a player just DC'd in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just pause mid-fight. Like, if it's someone that's fighting that DC's mid-pause, surely you pause, right?
Yeah.
But I guess not. I guess Feb's gonna give up the kill. And this Kassadin is gonna get set back a little bit here.
Davis?
Oh no. Oh no, Davis.
Oh, that's not what you want to happen straight out of a pause, and the game is flipped. It's on a 180. CFFC calm.
It's game 2 all over again.
CFFC,
but the other way around this time.
But it's a bit too early for the flip. It was about 20 minutes when CFFC flipped it.
And they won about 10 minutes later, so are we going to see Psycho But Sweet win in 22 minutes here?
I don't really know. The Monka W for Kassadin as well. It's
getting there.
But you can see the fights they're taking are not that good. They're playing really weirdly. Their levels down. Like Granny Spanner should not be walking in there level 6 to fight. Feb's over halfway to the point of winning. But yeah, the Jinx...
And I asked the question, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the game was starting to snowball in the favor of CFFC, if you are on Psycho but Sweet, at what point do you start getting worried? Now they're 2.5k gold up. You're feeling a lot better about the situation as the double gravity well stun comes through. Wibbly going to find the kill
Feb's
with
angry.
the Q though. And Oz is barely going to escape.
Feb is very angry.
Really nice turn there by CFFC.
Yeah, they are just...
It's all the kills going on the Jarvan.
I don't think that really matters. I think obviously you would prefer it, but if it goes on someone else. But I think that Jarvan getting the kills is fine, because Jarvan still has the ability to nuke the squishier targets, which would be the Victor, the Karma, the Jinx.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Jarvan getting his 5th kill of the game is a lot less value than Kassadin getting his 2nd.
But when you look at how that kill was taken, how the 2 of those kills,
of course,
he has to secure them, because I don't think Kassadin can secure.
Of course, but
it's this kill.
You get my point.
It's this kill right here that he wants to give over to MDib. As MDib is baiting so hard.
Yeah, and he flips him out of the flag and drag. Cataclysm comes through, but it's going to set up an easy stun. And the knockaway to save his top laner. Really nicely played by Oz.
They just couldn't do enough damage, but Jaina's going to die.
Jaina proud more.
Oh, the Karma Shield!
The Rift Walk surely picks up the kill here. Yeah, Flash Rift Walk. Feb going to pick one up. Mouth sacrificing himself now as well for no real reason.
Bishan, run away! Bishan, run away!
Bishan, you don't want to take this fight, my friend. But that was not good.
And that's a 3-3-3 Kassadin.
Yeah, that Kassadin is now scary. Like, very scary.
10 out of 16. Monka W.
Yeah, Monka W. It is getting to crunch time for Psycho but Sweet, and they are not accelerating this gold lead nearly as far as they need to.
The thing is, I will say, yeah, a level 16 Kassadin can just win the game, but he does need items as well.
Yes.
He can't...
And he doesn't exactly have those right now.
He does have his Everfrost. He probably has picked up a lot of gold from those 2 kills. They were... I mean, they weren't shutdowns, actually, unfortunately.
No.
But we'll see what he buys. He's going to go collect the wave. He needs to farm up a bit more. He's down the farm. He's down quite a bit of farm. He also needs to pick up some boots. But he does have 5 Dark Seal stacks. His Davis is not going to clear that ward, even though he was stood on the ward.
Yeah, don't know what the decision is there to leave that one up.
I think maybe he looked away for a second.
I'm interested to see how Moneyman Flacco can navigate these team fights.
Yeah, we saw how he can navigate the map. This guy's got...
Oh, this guy's great at navigating the map.
This guy's a London taxi. He knows what he's doing.
Here, there, and everywhere.
Can do a full 180 U-turn in the middle of a tight street.
Yeah, down a one-way road. But a third Drake, sorry, gonna be started off.
Wibbly's gonna steal this.
Psycho but Sweet looking for this.
I knew he was gonna steal it.
It is gonna get stolen. Mountain Drake picked up for CFFC, and the fight is also going in their favor. 3 quick kills picked up. 1 traded back onto Granny Spanner, but it's not gonna matter when it's a 5-for-1. Jaina Proudmore, the last remaining member, but the Kassadin picks that one up. It is an ace for CFFC.
It's too early for Baron.
Yeah, I was going to say and a Baron, but no, Baron's not up yet. We're only 17 minutes in. Yeah, this game is crazy.
That was a really good flank from on the side of CFFC. They played that really well. I did say Wibbly steals this. I believed it. I didn't think he actually would go in. I thought he would wait. But they played it really well. I loved MDip ulting the Urgot straight away. Ulting Moneyman Flacco straight away, so that Moneyman Flacco gets slowed, and then obviously Davis and Feb focus him. As soon as he's in the execute range, they get off him, move forward. But what MDip did was he flashed forward to get the fear. I've seen this from Smeb at, I think, 2018 Worlds, where he flashed forward with the Urgot fear to get a 4-man fear. He only got 1, but it caused everyone to run back further, and then Feb just went in with Granny Spanner.
It's not the fact that the crowd control lands, it's the fear that the crowd control is going to land.
Even the fear that they put in their hearts with a fear. As Janik, he's walking forward here into a Kassadin.
Yeah, Gale Force going to take him away to safety, and the Chomper's going to 100% confirm that. Last Embrace goes wide.
Feb's getting close to his second item. He also has Sork Boots.
But this game now very, very much swinging in the favor of CFFC.
Also, Leandri's picked up for the victor, and I don't really know why. You will probably want Ludens it.
Yeah.
The raw burst damage you need to nuke the Kassadin, you're not going to get that with Leandri's.
I feel like Psycho but Sweet are still a little bit stunned.
Yeah, I don't think they realize they got back into the game, and now they don't really know what just hit them after that fight. Is the Herald just really wants to fight? He really wants to fight them.
Yeah. I don't know if Jaina Proudmore can sit here against Feb, though. I don't know if he just gets dove.
Mouth is on there.
Even still, that Kassadin, level 12 now, rank 2 into the Riftwalk, dealing a lot of damage.
But they see two people bot, and they're just going to go straight for the Herald. This is really smart for CFFC. Again, good macro decisions.
But I don't think there's a way that that Psycho but Sweet could even contest this, even in a straight-up 4v4.
Yeah, probably not. They only are. It's only 2k gold behind, but that's a Kassadin that's ahead now.
Yeah.
And we were talking about getting kills on someone. I mean, Wibbly is still 7-1-5 for the Kassadin now with his 400 gold shutdown.
Yeah. And as this game starts to move along, the avenues for a Psycho but Sweet victory are slowly starting to thin out.
It's still possible. There is a man in the top lane.
100%.
There is a man in the top lane that broke 4 people's ankles, including the casters.
100%. 100%. There are still avenues, but they are starting to close. The windows, you know, it's those big like slide up, slide down windows. You know the ones I mean.
Yeah, and they're like.
And they're open. They're open right now.
But
they're slowly starting to slip.
But they're a bit older than the sliding mechanism.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's sliding down slowly, and throughout the day it slowly goes further down. But at night, basically it's just a self-closing window, so you don't have to close your windows at night.
Yeah.
That would be an insane invention, by the way.
What, that opens up?
No. So you open it in the morning, and then it has it's perfected, so it slowly closes throughout the day.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna go down the road of, so you set it to like a timer. And at certain times during the day, it is at different levels of open. So
that would also be an insane invention.
Opens and closes itself depending on like time and temperature.
As Dunk Master King, he's gonna have to flash.
Here goes the real basketball player. He can't juke around on a court that small, and the fear beyond death going to claim that one. Dragon is about to spawn though.
They're just gonna give Drake. So, they don't care. They do not care.
CFFC they've stopped the soul. This is only Drake number 3.
They've got Herald as well. They can push an inhib.
Yeah, damn. There's 4 people up here as well. And look, you see the backs coming through now from Psycho but Sweet. They're not going to be able to stay and take this Drake. Feb, the only member of CFFC in the area. But it looks like Psycho but Sweet are going to force this with 2. I don't know if they can keep the inhib tower alive. Inhib might be defendable, but maybe not.
Are they going to try to end?
There's no way.
No.
There's no way, surely.
No, okay, they're backing up. Feb's gonna be here. I mean, Oz is here. He's gonna smite it.
Feb's looking for this. Feb wants this. He's going onto the Jinx, and it's not going to be successful. That's actually a big shutdown.
That's a shutdown. That's
given over to the Poppy.
That's also 5 stacks of his Dark Seal.
Yeah, so that's going to hurt the damage output a little bit.
He also got exhausted immediately when he showed up, so his damage was just gone.
That's why the Jinx has exhaust for this Kassadin, who's going to be looking for her every fight.
It's like I said, she needs some self-healing.
Yeah.
As I did like what Psycho but Sweet were looking to do when the top was getting pushed in. They looked to move mid and then grab that mid turret, but they couldn't do it in time, so they just went to the Drake. And you can see that mid tier 1 literally standing on a few minuscule stacks. As we get a center check in.
A strong gust of wind
74
will blow that tower over.
25. Obviously, Swain stacks harder to come by. Senna currently on 74 stacks. He's getting there.
Yeah, a strong gust of wind going to blow that mid tier 1 over though, and there is a lot of standing gold on the map for Psycho but Sweet. So if they win a fight, could be in line to collect themselves quite a lot of gold. Oh, as we have another DC from Bishan.
DC Central. Are we living? Are we living in Washington? That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, a quick interlude of this game. February 14th, levels 13.
Yeah.
3 away.
13 out of 16.
And I've seen
Monka,
it.
W.
I can see he's picked it up. The Warden's Mail
Yeah.
for the Frozen Heart. Based. This man.
Very much.
Based God Builder. CEO of Based is calling right now. He wants to invest. He likes this.
1 against Shopkeeper.
Boris, no stonks today.
We've beaten Boris. Feb has found a way to beat out Boris.
Feb is Boris. You don't realize he's playing the long game, the long con.
Shit. I didn't even know.
You didn't know Feb was the master the whole time?
A summoner has regained.
As we are back.
Okay, we are back in.
Back in. 23 minutes in. Oh,
23 minutes in.
Got a cheeky pause, you know.
2,500 gold, the lead for CFFC. What are they going to be able to do with this?
Win the game.
Well, potentially.
Well, it's really on who the gold lead is on. Feb has an almost 1k gold lead, but most of the gold lead is in the jungle in that 1.5k.
That honestly does not surprise me.
Top lane has a 1k gold lead, but you can see Granny Spawner's down 2.5k.
Yeah, Jaina Proudmoore actually in a very, very good position if a team fight falls in the right direction for Psycho but Sweet.
But you can see why he's in a very good position. They are just funneling him the resources.
Yeah.
They're giving him
But
every wave they can, which they need
It's
to.
Jinx, but it's
Ooh.
Jinx from Arcane.
As they're looking to dive here, maybe. Oh, Wibbly fell in the EQ.
Yeah, that's a bit of a yikes.
Thing is, if all the gold lead is on Jaina though, and he gets caught by this Kassadin or even the Swain, you're done. He needs to play safe. Like, you are a Jinx, you will die in one shot.
Yes, that is very true. But that is why he does have the exhaust. To try and prevent that if he has a Kassadin or a Jarvan in his face.
But you can't exhaust one. Oh, M-Div, no. M-Div, no. You saw what Wibbly wanted to do there.
Ish.
Bad guy M-Div. Okay, they're gonna get the ward there.
Gumbag M-Dib.
Again, Feb has TP, he's chilling in the side lane. Victor has TP, chilling in the side lane. Top wave is just perma pushing. And I think Jaina is just gonna keep picking up these waves. Probably gonna get the 3 arms soon. This is what I wanted to see. They need to start.
Risky.
They need to start it though. They need to get Bishan's TP.
This is risky.
Hey, look, Jaina's not coming. Jaina is still not there. Moving now. They don't know this, but they knew it because of the wave.
This is Kassadin TP.
Kassadin's TPing back. Bishan's
now,
not coming.
Now there has to be a reaction here.
Oh, Wibbly's... he gets Wibbly.
Yeah, Oz gets Wibbly, so this Baron has to be stalled
And
now.
they get the
Wibbly
TP
is
though.
now back in the area. TP going to come through from Bishan, and now the engage comes through. Moneyman Flacco and Oz diving onto Wibbly, and Wibbly is instantly deleted from the fight that Darius is dunking. Darius finds 2. Darius finds a 3rd. No, goes over to Bishan, but it's a big, big fight for Psycho but Sweet. Diving forward now as well is the Poppy, and now it's going to be Psycho but Sweet taking the Baron.
Oz just won them that fight. Oz just actually won them that fight.
Yep. And it doesn't matter if there's a level 14 Kassadin on the enemy team. If all of his teammates are dead, there's not a lot he can really do. So yeah, Baron for Psycho but Sweet. They now have the gold lead back. What is this series? One of their Nexus towers has just fallen.
Yeah, I mean... Psycho but Sweet delayed as long as possible. Like you can see, Bishan didn't want to come. Jaina was not considering it until they're like, okay, yeah, cool. Oz finds Wibbly, just Wibbly, no one, just him.
Yeah.
And then the engage is just really scuffed. They go into Moneyman Flacco, which is kind of where Mouth's gonna get caught. Hello, Mouth.
Yeah, Mouth might be in trouble. Oz is in the area though. Blocks the Flag and Dragon, and a lot of damage going through onto Feb here. The Kassadin's gonna fall. Bishan picking that one up. And the Kassadin, one of the stronger members of these team fights for the side of CFFC. Dragon's gonna be coming up now. And this is Soul Point for Psycho but Sweet. And it's a Kassadin traded for a Karma. Karma on a much shorter death timer, so the trade surely favoring the side of Psycho but Sweet. And now the poke war begins. The lasers doing so much damage across from Black Hole Mid. Can Oz secure this dragon?
Oh, Davis!
Oh, it's been a losing battle for Ozanox all series long. Weebly and CFFC have seemed to have his number. And again, they find the steal. Davis this time taking away the dragon, denying the soul from Psycho but Sweet, as they did in the previous game. But
I mean, as they did earlier.
Giving up the kill on their jungler means they are going to have to give up this mid tier.
Low health bars there. Feb is looking.
I don't think he's going to want to go for this. Jaina Proud was so much damage. Flash forward. Can't quite find the rocket onto Davis. Super Nega Death Rocket is not available. So he's not going to be able to find that snipe. Feb diving forward. Not getting too much meaningful damage. And that inhib tower is now chunked.
Yeah, they have to be careful because if they lose some of their health bar, Urgot has ult. And we know MDib, he's American Sniper #1. He will pick you out.
Yeah.
But what I want to say about CFFC, both of their Drakes have been steals right this game. They stole the first, and they just stole the second. They're doing some masterful heists, but they can't heist the Baron.
No, unfortunately not.
Kassadin still level 14, 2 away, but you can see the fights are really difficult for him because the Poppy causes so many issues for him.
Poppy, very, very, very instrumental in the Psycho but Sweet team fight, buying space for this Victor, for this Jinx, and allowing them to output as much damage as they can. 3 items now completed on this Jinx as well, by the way. The Infinity Edge is picked up. So Jaina Proudmore is rapidly hitting critical mass.
Granny Span on the other side in that team fight, he didn't use his stopwatch and around the Baron, which definitely caused a lot of issues. Feb, do not walk forward. Feb, you need to get out.
Oh no.
He does have Neverwalk, so he'll be fine.
Is it called Netherwalk now?
Isn't it Neverwalk?
I swear it's Riftwalk.
Is it Riftwalk? I don't know. Wait, who has Neverwalk?
Probably a Dota ability.
Oh.
I think it's a Dota ability.
Guess what game I've been playing recently? Oz
might be in trouble.
He's alone?
Granny Spanner gonna get chunked though. That Poppy damage is kind of disgusting. If we're being honest. Moneyman Flacco gonna flash forward, lands the apprehend. There's that stopwatch you were talking about, but the gravity field's gonna stop that one, and it is a dunk from the B-baller himself, Moneyman Flacco.
Well, what did they expand for it? Like, they used quite a lot for that pick. And I mean, Oz was just playing interference. I don't know. I mean, I would say I don't know what he's doing, but I know what he's doing because it's Oz.
It's for mental advantage. They're trying to tilt Granny Spanner.
I've seen this guy do it all the time. I've seen this guy do that, like, run around the dragon pit and steal a dragon.
Well, yeah, we've seen him do it with Olaf axes.
Yeah, this guy, he would just run around the map and be like, But yeah, this game, it's now a 4k gold lead in the favor of Psycho but Sweet. But it still feels like it could go either way. But Moneyman Flacco seems to be, he definitely is in this game now. And you can see they're struggling to deal with the Darius, let alone the Jinx, the Poppy, the Victor. I think they need to find that one fight on CFFC, but I really don't know how they're gonna find it.
Varus.
What?
15 out of 16.
Monka W. Monka Giga.
Feb is nearly there. He has nearly reached his final form.
But
also, I really don't like that new Kassadin splash, by the way.
It's so weird, right?
It's so disgusting.
Yeah, it feels so out. It feels so like NFT.
Yeah, it's so horrible, actually. Like,
I think it's because I think why it feels so wrong is because it doesn't look like, you know how like the rest of them look like drawn portraits, like hand drawn. That looks like it's like computer generated.
yeah, actually does. True.
It's like some CGI model from some bad Russian flick.
Can I just draw your attention to the Flame Horizon that we currently have in the bot lane?
Oh, that happened a while ago.
Yeah, I know, but I've only just noticed it.
Yeah.
That will be courtesy to the top lane inhibitor being down, and Jaina Proudmore being given every single wave.
They're looking again, but the way Psycho but Sweet are playing this, they're just grouping us 5, not letting them get any advantage. But you can see they want to fight. They want to fight for this track.
Control.
Are we going to see another MDIP TP to the top side?
Wait, Baron's alive, as is Drake. We could see if all of CFFC rush for this dragon.
Oh, look at the ward. The ward will spot it. The ward will see them going in. Okay, send MDIP for the Drake. Send everyone to the Baron. It's exactly what they're going to do now. They're scared.
Do they win this fight? And remember, the Poppy ult is available.
Oh no, Dabbis.
They have no vision.
Oh,
Granny Spanner gets tagged.
Jaina's too early. But now Oz is going to run forward.
Oz, he has the Predator.
He's so mad.
But he's going to get rooted in place. And now Wibbly flashing forward, trying to get onto the backline. He's managed to catch the Jinx, and Feb finds Jaina. The Fear Beyond Death finds the fear as well onto Oz, and this all falling
does
apart
not
now
miss.
for Psycho but Sweet. MDIB does not miss, but Wibbly with a beautiful engage onto the Jinx. Ladarius now going to fall as well. And Black Hole mid cannot do anything. We now have a pause as well as Feb DCs. Oh, I'm so done with all of the DCs this playoffs. Ugh. But this could be the end of the game right here.
It could be, and it should be.
It is 5 members of CFFC versus just 2 on the side of Psycho but Sweet. And the death timers are long, 40 seconds plus on everyone. But no, it's not going to be the end. It's just going to be the Baron by the looks of things.
I mean, there's so many wards on this Baron.
Yeah.
But it is only Fish.
What can Psycho
really
but Sweet do?
Don't die, my friend. Okay, okay, he didn't die. He's literally 1 health. Look at this guy. He's smiting
Okay,
now.
smites the Baron for health.
He's not gonna have smite for no. Obviously, they're not gonna go for it.
They're not going to need
wait,
it.
Jaina, my fire a rocket? No, he's not gonna go for it.
No, the Baron dies as Jaina respawns, so it doesn't matter.
33 minutes in. It's now in the lead of CFFC.
I mean, it's like 1k, which is not really that significant.
It's
right
actually
now.
just been so back and forth.
Yeah.
And imagine if you spent your evening playing UNL instead of watching this game. Your experience, you must be having a bad evening. As I see Wibbly pinging Cassadin Flash ready. I want
is now 16, I believe. Cassadin level 17.
Monka. He's
17 out of 16. Monka Omega.
Granny Spanner currently level 14, you know. Just struggling.
Yeah, Granny Spanner's not had a great game.
He also has his death cap now, Cassadin. And as we saw last game, last fight, he found Jaina. He found the one that can win the fight. And goodbye. Like, just one shot, goodbye. But they're not doing much with this Baron. They're not really sieging. They do have a Senna, which can siege. And Urgot can siege pretty well. They're trying to, I think, get their side lanes prepped. But they don't have the top wave pushing in. The top wave's pushing outwards. Why are they trying to pick? The Drake's 2 minutes 40.
Maybe they feel like if they get a pick with Baron buff, they can just end. I don't know.
I think they are waiting for this bot wave to go in. They're getting Cassadin pushing in the mid wave. Again, they're trying to play this as they're playing as a 2-3 instead of a 4-1. As it's just taking a lot of damage there.
Yeah, big chunk there onto the Poppy.
But it has to be the center near the siege. It can't be. It can't. They don't have anyone else to siege really, and they can't. They need this top wave pushing in. It's an exposed inhib. Obviously, they can just take if they take the turret. They can rotate, but you want a wave recalling you.
Oh, and the engage is going to come through. Wibbly going in with the flag and drag. Going to get CC'd up. Apprehend comes down from the Darius.
Jane is dead.
And Wibbly finds the kill onto Jaina. This could be the final fight of the game, the final fight of the series.
They've done
Bishan
it.
Going to fall as well. Everyone on Psycho Suite going to fall. CFFC going to claim the fight, going to claim the final tower, and are going to claim the series 2-1.
Oh my god.